Welcome. You are now tuned in with Eyes on Podium podcast. And I'm here with my brothers, Showtime Tone, Coach Chris, and Henny. You know what I'm saying? I am HB the Realtor. And this is Eyes on Podium.
Wait, when you say realtor, like you really sell houses?
I sell houses, I sell condos. All that.
That's funny.
Buy them too.
He did.
Sliding his DM.
I
You know
thought
what
that
I'm
meant
saying?
that he was a real dude. Like he's too real.
Nah. But the crazy thing about it is I know you got a bachelor's degree. And I know you can spell and read. And you know, real dude and realtor, it's not the same thing. But it's okay, cool. We here. It's a basketball podcast. Showtime Tone, what you got to say to the people, baby?
I'm actually smart.
I know, that's what I just said.
I know the jig is up. Well,
The jig is up.
time of relief.
Welcome back. Happy to have you guys. Showtime Tone, your very own Eyes on Podium. That's all I got.
Dang. You can't pass him the rock early. Here you go. Watch this. Hey, yo, Coach, what you got to say to the people, Coach?
Don't do that. You wildin'. As always, excited to have you guys tuned into the Eyes on Podium podcast with me and my brothers, Coach Chris here. Now I'm gonna throw the bounce alley oop to Henny. I know his knees is bad, but go get that, my boy.
That shit still ain't come down yet. I'm crying.
You know what they were looking at.
Great way to go into that.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out here. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go charm a ring, give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pick, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by that.
Boom. I heard you.
You have okay, good.
Yeah. You know we starting. Knicks red hot. 5-game winning streak, baby. 5-game winning streak, baby.
Chris, go ahead. What's your opinion?
We were saying 2 weeks ago we was gonna fire the coach. And now we're gonna 5-game winning streak. What you saying, Chris?
Yeah, we're gonna start with you.
Yeah.
Nice things only. Go ahead.
What you mean?
What you mean? That was what you mean. Can't
The Knicks are looking pretty good. I mean, who's impressing me the most? I know you guys probably won't agree, but it's Julius Randle. I feel like Julius Randle is balling, scoring, he's rebounding. Also Jalen Brunson is running the team. RJ looks like he's picking it up a little bit. They playing defense, getting after it. You know, that's what they got to do. They got to fight. They got to be hungry. They got to be competitive every night. And that's what they're doing, man. They playing hard. And again, we always talk about the Knicks winning those games that they got to win. And they've been winning the games, and they've been winning the tough games. They beat Atlanta twice, right?
Nah, we beat them once.
Once? Yeah.
Twice in our brains, though.
Huh?
Twice in our brains.
Oh yeah, and they look like the superior team to Atlanta. You know, it was like, you know, the Knicks handled Atlanta.
Boy,
and they're supposed to be one of the top teams in the East. The Knicks look really.
Let's delegate. Let's talk about. Let's see if the. Okay. All right, that's a good comment. We like that. Tony, you're next.
Go grow up.
I think the Knicks look good.
Nice things only.
I think the Knicks look good. They're playing the kids. Their youth is playing finally. I think that's the outcome that you're seeing. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you play those young
He
guys that
said
we've
it
been
is what
talking
it
about for
is.
weeks. You play them young guys that we've been talking about for weeks. You keep your job, Tibbs. I think he's watching, so that's kind of where
Definitely watch it. A little birdie
that's kind
told
of
me
where
sweet
we're at
dreams.
with that.
I mean, when you say like, back to what Chris is saying, like he said the most impressive person that he's seen is Julius. I would say for me is Quentin Grimes easily. Once he got inserted into the starting lineup, we haven't looked back. Defense got much better. He makes open threes. He hits all his free throws. I think he's missed one since he started playing. He's only missed like one free throw, which was like a technical foul. He's literally been locking down the best perimeter player on the other team. Right? That was Trae Young. That was I was gonna say DeRozan early in the game. Early in the game, he had DeRozan on clamps in that Bulls game. DeRozan kind of got a little crazy a little bit after.
Till he let loose.
till the whistle started blowing crazy. But the lineup of Quickly, Grimes, and Deuce, that and doesn't even matter in the front court. It's so tough to score. Like Deuce and Grimes and Quickly, those three are clearly our best perimeter defenders. We're holding teams under 100 in 2022, which is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you got to credit the defense. I mean, so Tibbs is like, look, if I'm gonna lose, like what Prime said, what Dion Prime said the other day, like if I'm gonna lose my job coaching, I'm gonna lose job coaching with the players that I brought here. And Grimes, McBride, Sims, Quickly, OB, those are the players that was drafted while he was here. He had a big hand in. OB's hurt right now, whatever the case may be, but those players are playing great. And I don't see Rose coming back unless Jalen Brunson gets hurt. I don't see Cam coming back because yes, he has potential, but he doesn't play every play hard 100%. He doesn't. He takes plays off. You can see it, and his offense dictates his defense. That's not a Tibbs player. Yes, he's talented, but he's not a Tibbs player. Fournier, you guys know how I feel about Fournier. He's a walking turnstile. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. $18 million. Get him now. 19 next year. Get him out of here. It's on you, Henny.
Yeah, he gotta go. Definitely.
Keep Fournier.
For what?
I'm a huge Fournier fan.
He's not playing.
It's not his fault that he's a streaky player and the coach decides to play him that amount of minutes. There's no coach in the world that does that keeps their worst player in. Like, and it's not like he didn't have other options. I get that, but he had so many other options, and you take him out. When Fournier's hot, he's very hot, and you need a player like that to just get hot out of nowhere. And if he's not, you sit him down. It's not like he could be situational. I don't think he deserves to lose all his minutes. That's just I don't think he to lose all his minutes. He's a streaky player. You can play him for 5 minutes. If he's hot, you keep him in. Yeah, but it is what it is.
I'd have to agree with Henny. I think that was a bold move to just take him out of the rotation completely.
It's working.
If we're going on a losing streak, then I look stupid. But we're on a winning streak, so everything looks good now. I still say you need a player like that down in the stretch when playoffs come. You don't know how to prepare for him. Teams don't know what to do. You can't play defense on him. It's always up to him. If he's going to have that night, he's going to have that night. If he's not, he's not. Teams don't really gear their defense for Fournier. So that's why you need a player that gets like that. So if Knicks are hot right now. If they get to the playoffs, I think if Fournier is still there, he'd be a valuable player. But we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna keep going.
I think that's valid. I think if they get to the playoffs, Fournier could be a solid player.
Him and maybe Rose.
I mean, they're players that can play. It's not that they're not bad, right? It's that
they just out the rotation.
Yeah, because Right. Those guys are playing better,
and it's working.
And it's working, right? And it's the players that we've been saying, like Tone said.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Tibbs actually listens to. He's on Twitter. He's definitely on Twitter. He's listening to the fans. This was a fan.
Yeah.
Get Grimes in the start lineup. Stop playing Fournier. That's all the fans want.
That's it.
Get Grimes starting. Get Fournier out of here. That's it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Next game is tomorrow. Back in Chicago. Or tomorrow. Back in Chicago. Y'all gonna see this in the morning. So today. Well,
yeah, I like the fact that Tibbs is making those adjustments that we didn't foresee before the season started.
Absolutely.
We thought that he was gonna stick to his guns and stick to that short string rotation, and seeing him he's trying different things, right? He threw Cam out there for a little while. Grimes came back, now he's inserted back in. So Grimes is getting those quality starting minutes, and again, like HB said, it's working.
It is. And your boy a closer. Your boy Jalen Brunson. I mean
get this man some help.
Get him help. He got help.
Yeah.
The Knicks offense is
the mid three. The mid three. Yeah. You remember that's what everybody was calling us, the mid three.
That's hilarious. RJ, Zach. Why do I always call him Zach Randolph? RJ, Julius Randle, and Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson, the mid three.
HB, back up a little bit. Your gains is going off the charts.
My game going crazy.
Yeah, you too close to the mic.
Going crazy. Hold on.
Mic check 1 2 1.
We here. I fixed it. But
Jalen Brunson closer.
I mean,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
We didn't even think he was gonna play. Homie was in a boot.
Yeah, he was in a boot.
And to come out,
he was in a boot.
Come out to ball out and
drop
close out the game like that with a 30 piece.
30
piece.
Started 0-4
with the crossovers, step back,
drop
3 to like that was that. Now that's how you close a game.
Nail in the car.
That's how you close that. And in overtime, that was impressive. From going to not even expecting him to play, to come out, be a dog like how he did. This is exactly the point guard the Knicks needed.
Exactly.
We said it from day one. This is the expectation. This is what we were expecting from Jalen Brunson when he got signed.
That's facts.
He played his vacuous offense. He plays and everybody just receives what he's giving out, and then I love it. Everybody's playing hard around him.
I think
and he knows how to play both sides on offense. He knows how to get guys involved, and when he knows he gotta be on a rack attack, he does that.
Yeah, I mean, he's really big on. You could tell how he's leading the team, right? Like he's talking. You could see him leading by example. They trust him. They give him the ball, and I think too, Julius. I got to give Julius credit. He bought in. I would say he bought in with as saying that Jalen's probably their best player, or the one that should have the ball we should play through Jalen. Julius gives him the ball every time. Huh?
Without hesitation.
I can't hear what you're saying, Henny.
When he said that.
No, I'm saying he didn't. He's not. He's saying this is his play. This
is observation. He's saying
he shows it
when they play.
Yeah. He went at the end of the game. He's not jacking. He's not like, I'm taking the ball, I'm about to just go. He's like, even when RJ tries to come get the ball, he's like, yo, get out the way. He gives it to RJ. He does that. He be like he gives it to Jalen, and it's like, all right, yeah, I like that. I like that.
He the best player on the roster?
Jalen?
Yeah.
Right now.
I wouldn't say he's probably. I would just say Julius. I mean, if you want to be honest, but Jalen is the most important player.
Yeah,
most impactful.
But I think if Obi was playing Julius minutes, I think it'd be the same thing.
Yeah, I think we probably but Julius is wilding. I mean, I don't know. Julius shooting really well right now.
He is, but I think that those points would be spread out. I
Possibly.
think he's averaging 25. I think RJ steps up a little bit. Obi definitely is going to be in 10, 15, and Jalen Brunson will.
Obi's a
do
better
little bit
shooter.
more.
Possibly.
Yeah. So maybe
Yeah.
maybe Obi gets to 10, 15, 20 in between that. It'll spread out.
I mean, Obi's out right now too, bro. He's out for what, 6
Yeah.
weeks? 3. They said he gonna reevaluate him in 3 weeks. That's probably
Yikes.
6 weeks. I know. And I was like,
Tight rotation.
tight rotation. Yeah. Just talking about that. Like that 9-man rotation is 8.5. Really, he keeps playing Hartenstein. How do y'all feel about that? Hartenstein and Sims playing together. Henny, how you feel?
I
about
don't
that?
know. It depends on who we go up against. It buffers. It
Yeah.
just buffers that they cancel each other out. Basically, like they complement each other. I would more so say because like one doesn't play defense, the other one does. One doesn't play offense, the other one does. And we don't have another 4 at all that could do that. Hardenstein plays a stretch 4 on offense, but on defense, he plays the 5. So it's weird, but it's all we got. So there's nothing to really talk about because that's all we got.
Right.
Obi's out. That's all we got. So do it.
Boy,
So, how long does this win streak last?
Oof. I gotta go. I gotta see who they. I mean, I think they probably.
I got the schedule right here.
I think they probably lose to They probably. I don't think they beat Chicago back to back. It's tough to beat a team.
Yeah, I was going to say that, especially at home.
Yeah, back to back at home. I mean,
so they got Chicago at home, then they got Indiana in Indiana. They got Golden State coming into the Garden.
Yeah.
What day is that? What day is that?
Tuesday.
That's next Tuesday, the 20th.
I have it marked off. I knew. Curry's
they
out.
They got a back to back. Then they go.
Curry's out, right?
Oh, Curry's out.
Curry's out. Curry's out. Shoulder injury. Yep.
So
and they got Toronto coming in.
What's the next 5 games, Chris? What's the next 5 games? Say that again.
They play Chicago twice in this next 5-game stretch.
Well, they just play Chicago.
What?
Again? They play them again?
They play them again. They play Chicago on the 16th at Chicago. They play Indiana on the 18th of December at Indiana. Golden State comes into town December 20th. The 21st, they play Toronto comes into town. And then 23rd, Chicago comes to the Garden.
My thing is, look, we don't get blown out, so it's always going to be a game when we play. So that I'm not worried about now. How confident I am in them.
Yeah. I think both of the games will be competitive. Absolutely. I think Knicks could win both. Honestly, again, it's going to be tough to beat Chicago back to back in Chicago. Can it be done? Absolutely. They
Definitely
just did
can
it.
be done.
Yeah, definitely can be done.
They just got to bring it.
Exactly. It's about the mentality. They gotta buy in from the start of the game. They gotta play all 48 minutes. Tough, hard nose, like they've been doing. It's the only way they're gonna survive.
So how long is the win streak going? We have 5 now.
Ooh.
You told us what the next 5 are.
So it's all about tomorrow.
Okay.
It's legit.
That's the hard one.
It's legit. It's the hard.
That's the hard one. That's the hard one.
I think this is the hardest one.
That's just the hard one. That's the hard one right there.
Yeah, like beating Chicago twice in Chicago.
Beating them like that is gonna hurt. They have
because Chicago is gonna bring it because Chicago's at home, so
and
they should be bringing it. And they just lost in overtime.
And they lost to the Bulls. Just lost to the Hawks in a terrible fashion. Like they lost by like a damn near buzzer beater, AJ Griffin. After they just hit a 3, because DeRozan got fouled on the 3.
He threw it over his head.
Yeah, he hit the free throws.
Then they hit the free throws. They had like 0.7 seconds left, 0.5, and then AJ Griffin gets the,
Yeah.
So
can I just say something?
I think the win streak ends. I think it ends in Chicago, so I think they'll be at 5.
I think so. I think they lose next game. I think the next 5 games they'll go 4-1. They'll lose next game and win the next 4.
Okay.
I think
I see the Knicks going on an 8-game winning streak.
Woo! He talking spicy. He's talking.
I don't know what you up to. I don't know what you up to.
Yo,
Ooh,
you talking spicy?
You up to
Yo.
something?
Oh my gosh!
I think
Clip
they could beat Chicago again tomorrow.
Listen,
I think they'll beat Indiana.
Clip it.
And who's the third game? And I think I think they'll beat Golden State at home with no Curry. Golden State is struggling right now. I think they beat Golden State in the Garden. So yeah, I got them winning the next 3. So I think they could go on an 8 game win. Yeah, and I think Toronto is going to be a tough one. I think the streak ends. I think the streak ends against Toronto.
They always beat us.
Toronto been playing awful.
Yeah, everybody plays awful till they come to Madison Square Garden, though.
And you know what, my friend? You are absolutely right.
True.
It's true. It's true.
So when people turn their season around, right in Madison Square Garden. Them lights, bro. They get everybody going.
Boston did it in the Garden.
That is true. To the point
Can I say something about the Knicks real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's funny because I'm looking at the standings right now, and the Knicks, we don't have a star at all. But if you look, we're the 6th seed. Indiana, they're 7. Miami, they have a star. Atlanta, they have a star. Then you got Toronto, not so much. They're probably in the same situation as us. Chicago, they have a star.
What do you mean? Toronto got Siakam.
Yeah.
No, he's playing amazing.
He's like
Toronto. No, Siakam is balling.
What are you saying? Siakam is balling.
He's a star.
So he's a star.
He's an all-star.
Okay. So he's a star.
And champion.
And champion.
Okay, so and we're playing better than them with a bunch of role players. I love it.
I mean, it's coach, but that's the thing, though, right? It's like that's why I disagree with the notion of like you always like you need a star, right? Like you need a star to an extent. You need a star. Though. Like yes, talent
when it comes to winning championships, there's no extent. Winning and having a good season, yeah, you might be able to get away with it if you have a good team, a good camaraderie, right? If you have a good team that knows how to work well together, got good chemistry, yeah. But to win a championship, you need a star. You need one. Definitely need one. At least one.
Yeah. Our best
if you're gonna win a championship,
our best player is not even top 35. Maybe top 40.
He might be top 50.
Randall. Exactly. And look what we doing.
That's disrespectful.
I mean, they had listen. I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves. They have 5 good games.
Oh, here we go.
Winnable games. Close games.
What you got them going as? What you got them?
I told you.
He said lose tomorrow.
All right. So what you got them on the next 5? The next 5. What's their record for the next 5? They'll be back here next Thursday, right? So
yeah, I don't see them beating Golden State. I don't see them beating Toronto. I don't see them beating Indiana.
It's tough.
Indiana's
so they go 1-4. That's 1-1. No, that's
possible.
This is your last show, buddy.
It's possible. You gotta understand the Knicks last 5 games. They won, but I don't think they're games that we say like, oh yeah, they.
To the Hawks?
You see what we did? Sacramento. Sacramento got like the best offense in the league.
There was no Fox. There was Fox didn't play.
It wasn't.
But they had an impressive win over Cleveland.
True. They locked Cleveland down.
That was very good. That was a very good one.
Yeah, that was one game.
I'm saying that we won 1-5.
Oh, it was 5.
No.
Levine and DeRozan was there, and Caruso, and Vooch, and Patrick.
We don't
Williams.
lose to the 4th, and that's because we ran out of time.
And that was a very losable game. That's all I'm saying. You guys won. Like a win is a win, but I'm just saying, let's put it into context. That game could have easily been different. One thing changes.
But I think we should take from that the growth of the Knicks.
The NBA.
That's them finishing games.
Exactly.
A tough games at that. Like DeRozan and Levine are
tough.
I think we could say they're both top 25 players.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's fun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, and to Henny's point, the Knicks don't have a player that's top 40.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You could be the number one player in the league and not be performing well. Steph Curry's team is awful, and they have a bunch of top. They have a bunch of top players.
We still succeeding without it.
Yeah. You guys are playing. You guys are playing good. Indiana's playing good too.
Yeah, they are.
But they don't got Coach
Tibbs. We gotta have it in.
They got Miles Turner. Who
you said they don't have who?
Tibbs. Tony had to double back. He said who?
They got Miles Turner, who we all say if he gets on any team, he's liable to change it dramatically.
No, I think that he will just contribute to winning. But I think he will play the same. I think that he will be the same. I think he's a stretch five that plays.
He also brings it. He brings a defensive presence.
Yeah, I was say it's a stretch five that plays awesome defense. I think that's essentially what that is.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Tony, your camera went down.
Where you at, baby? He said what?
Camera went down.
Hold on.
Why?
We were having some technical difficulties prior to showing.
Worry? Worry?
We were.
You got yo Henny, how do you if we get an all-star if we get
I see us?
I'm not, so if we get any all-star, you think who would it be?
Oh, it's just
so many
people is on the in the trade rumors, you know. I've been hearing. But these guys don't know what they're doing. They're wasting his time. Let us have Zach LaVine. Give me Zach LaVine. I'll take him off your hands. But the question is,
if I get Zach LaVine,
yeah.
I'm letting RJ go.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
Easy.
100%. Like honestly, like I mean,
is it the love of Grimes? Because you know somebody got to say it ain't gonna be RJ.
Listen, I feel like
that.
I feel like for some reason, what's his name? Grimes may be just a better player. Honestly.
For the system.
Huh?
For the system.
He might, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like
No, maybe he's just a better player.
Maybe
he is, and that's okay. Sometimes players get paid. Sometimes players get paid, and they're not the better player.
I'm really big on Grimes because he plays amazing defense. He shoots the ball really well. He makes quick decisions. He's not sitting there thinking about what he's doing. However, he don't have a game to really break you. He don't have counter moves after counter moves. I mean, RJ don't either. But I think that's what the Knicks need.
I think Grimes on the ISO. I think he can, but he just plays his role because he's a basketball player. I can tell he's a basketball player. He has it. If his usage was up, I can see him being very shifty because on the fast break he has move. Like he can dribble that pill. But I don't know if I could put him over RJ just because I feel like the potential is there. And my favorite thing to say, he gets better every year, and the year ain't over.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's all I got.
RJ's in that star role right now. and
Right.
I don't think he's a star. I think
he's not playing up to star expectations.
I mean,
I
he's
agree.
playing well now. Like he's like what the ticket says. He's finally getting his groove. Like he's playing really good now, really well now. However, I don't think that he's consistent enough for me not to take Zach LaVine. I'm 100% trading him for Zach LaVine, like tomorrow.
I have a better trade.
Ooh, what you got?
Why don't we go get Kyle Kuzma?
For who?
Let's trade him. I mean, we could trade him Fournier.
Okay. Well, who's he going? I mean,
Here's why
not-
I say Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kyle Kuzma is aligned with the Knicks timeline as far as youth. Right?
how old is he?
Solid. Can't tell.
Probably
He's
25,
probably the
26.
same age. Yeah. Yeah.
said what?
He's in that bracket. He's in that bracket.
25, 20. He's in the he came in after
Julius.
Randall.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's in the timeline of youth. He does everything. Shoot, 6'10". So stretch 4, 3. You have him with RJ, Julius, Brunson, Mitchell. They got a young squad. You get rid of some players that aren't even playing now. And he has offensive punch. He can come and he can score. Like that's what he's doing in the league now. So I think that would be good. It wouldn't impact their team too much. You don't have to give up draft picks for him because Washington is trying to get, expiring contracts to make moves to pair with Bill. So I think it's an idea. It's been rumors about Kuz going to New York. Well, not just New York. It's a bunch of places that are calling about Kuz. But
back to the Lakers, but we'll get there.
yeah, I think it would be worth for the Knicks to give him a call. Or see what he's worth. See what they can do.
I don't think he helps
A
the Knicks.
A little fun story. Me and Chris, we had we made a bet on who was gonna have a better career, Julius or Kuzma.
Oh wow.
You know who I took.
Kuzma.
Nah.
Hey, Henny called me today like, yo, trade Randall.
Yeah. Don't make the same mistake we did last time. He had a good year. Value was high. We should have traded him. I said it. I was the only one in New York saying it. Quietly though.
Everybody in New York said they're the only one in New York
crazy.
saying that to trade Randall.
Nah, I think I'm
New York thing.
I think I was. But he had a bad year. What the rumor mill said about it? Oh, we got to give up a first just to get the trade, make it equal.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Now he's hot. Now his trade value went up. Now we probably could trade piece for piece. We need to trade him now.
I mean, I think if you're gonna trade him I think you got to trade him now. Like before the if I'm Tibbs, I don't want him traded because I need my job and I want to win games.
Yeah, I
playoffs.
agree. I definitely agree. Like he benefits right now, but
if you trade, what's the purpose to trade him? What is it? What is your goal? Are you trying to win? You're trying to get in the playoffs? Or are you trying to get a draft picks to get like high draft picks? What is the goal? When you say like trade Randall, what is the point of trading Randall? What are you trying to get out of that?
A star.
Okay.
That's it. You can get a star out of him.
Yeah.
Cool.
He gonna say, I don't know.
I don't know.
I also think it's position based. Like, I wouldn't want to get rid of Randall right at the 4 spot. Get a superstar at the 2. Then look how weak we are at the 4 spot now.
We got Obi. And we gotta go get Melo.
All right.
Oh my God.
I can't believe in him.
Can the Nets win it all, man? Brooklyn looking good right now. They're on a 4-game winning streak. They might pick up Melo.
Yeah, stop.
Yo, Melo could help. You know he in New York because you know his son go to Christ the King, so you know what I mean. He in New York. You know he did.
You're right.
So I mean, Melo to the Nets wouldn't be bad coming off the bench. You know what I mean? That's not a bad look.
It wouldn't be bad at all.
It wouldn't. But I mean, look.
Wouldn't be bad at all.
Ben Simmons playing like, you know, Ben 10? Lowercase?
He been on a minutes restriction.
But he's playing well. He's shooting, you know, layups. Still having a touch of the three.
I like how you did that. He's shooting layups.
He's supposed to get a counter.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
How you feel about
this? The Nets are looking. They're looking all right. I mean, I don't think they could win. I don't think they could win it all with this team. I think they need some more interior. They need an interior presence. You know, Claxton is all right, but I just don't think Claxton is going to be able to survive.
What's the kind of player you mean when you say interior presence? What's that kind of player? Hype in a perfect world. Don't give me no Joel Embiid.
No, you would need a Miles Turner.
So you think they should go trade the picks to go get Miles Turner?
I said this before. Yeah, I think I said it on the last episode. I think the Nets should go after Miles Turner. You need someone to be able to bang with those big bodies in the East. You need somebody to bang with Giannis. You need somebody to bang with Joel. Like you need it. Those are the two top dogs in the Eastern Conference.
If the Brooklyn Nets get Miles Turner, they're definitely going to the Eastern Conference.
Tatum a power forward.
Tatum?
Huh?
Tatum's a power forward.
Yeah, but he's not guard.
And Boston is about to get Robert Williams back.
That's nasty business.
He plays today, didn't he? Or he's playing the next day?
Playing tomorrow. You got Robert Williams.
Only thing Showtime don't think about right now is his fantasy team. He's like, I just picked
Robert Williams
last week.
You got Al Horford. You got Al Horford. They're beggars. Like they're physical dudes. Like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Nothing you can do with them.
Claxton is not going to be able to do anything with them.
Nothing
at all.
Anything. And Boston has the Nets number right now. I didn't even mention Boston in like the big dogs in the East. They the biggest dog right now.
Yeah, they're big dog. Hey, big dog.
Yeah, like you know.
They ain't look good against Golden State, but they a big dog. They a big dog.
They ain't look good at all against Golden State.
Listen,
Miles good against the Lakers.
I think Miles Turner is a good player. I think we have to kind of just take into account. I don't think he would be that impactful against some of the best centers in the East in the league. He's not that type. He's like a finesse big man, right? I think the Nets should go get somebody like Andre Drummond.
That's not
using a big body.
They already had him.
He can't move
and
his feet.
And they couldn't.
Yeah, he can't play defense.
No, I don't think you understand. He's not on the team because he got a bigger contract to go to Chicago. That's what happened. He would have still been in Brooklyn.
But I'm not paying a player that I can't play. I can't play him. Yeah. He can't play.
He can't play defense. He can't play defense.
He can't. You do a pick and roll with Drummond. If you was the if you were looking at Drummond as a defender and you come off a pick
I put him in pick and roll every time he's on the floor.
And you don't even play basketball no more.
I agree with you, and that's the same thing that you do with Joel Embiid. That's the same thing that you do.
No, absolutely not.
What?
That is disrespectful. Wow.
Joel Embiid can guard pick and rolls?
He can't?
Am I the only one who thinks he can't?
I never seen them ISO.
I've never seen him get exposed for not.
You're gonna have to pull out some analytics to show me on his pick and rolls how he's defending. What's his percentage on that? Because
okay, we gotta find out if anybody.
I would say that he's an amazing defender, and he can definitely guard pick and rolls really well.
That to me is just off of name. Every team in the NBA runs pick and rolls. So when you tell me I've never seen him not guard a pick, that tells me you're not watching it, or
no.
You're
I know
not
there's players that are put in pick and rolls like this. They put the Golden State Warriors put Jaylen Brown in a pick and rolls because he couldn't guard it.
That's not happening in Embiid, bro. You sound crazy.
they don't. There's never been an instance where you just put him in a pick and roll
to just kill him.
They've never said, they never do that.
Who's picking on Embiid?
I've seen Drummond get in the playoffs. Boston put him in a pick and roll. They put Drummond in the pick and roll. They had to take him out.
Yeah, he
at
can't
halftime,
play.
They usually start the same starting five. He didn't start.
Yeah, he
they
can't
put
play.
They put in Claxton. I went to that game.
He was quick. He was quick on his feet.
Yeah, because Drummond's too slow, and Drummond's IQ is awful.
Awful, terrible.
He's terrible. Golly, it's like, bro.
How we get there? How we get here from Miles Turner?
No, because no. Showtime Tone was like, yo, they need. Because Chris said Miles Turner. Showtime Tone said a player like
prisoner
Drummond.
of the moment. That's all I was saying. Prisoner of the moment.
He had a Drummond. He said Drummond.
Miles Turner is more than a name. He plays defense. He'll be able to guard the pick and rolls, and even if it's a switch, he can guard guards.
True. In the offense, he can stretch the floor.
Right. He's a space for KD and Kyrie. That's what you need. He's a big man standing down there.
I agree with what you guys are saying, but Miles Turner wasn't a player that you would ever mention out of your mouth last year.
Why not?
He's all over.
What?
What are you saying? Why
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
What are you
saying? Absolutely. I think he led the league in blocks last year.
Yeah, like 3 blocks a game.
No, he did. He
Okay.
did, but he's not a player
with your game.
But
he's not a player that you guys would mention. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Like Hassan Whiteside led the lead in blocks too.
He also can't guard the pick and roll either.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't mention Hassan Whiteside.
And he doesn't shoot. Right.
That's why we don't mention Hassan Whiteside. But if you were in Nick Town last year or any year, we've been trying to get Miles Turner for a couple years to trade with Mitchell Robinson. I mean,
so why don't you get KP? He does everything Miles Turner does.
He doesn't play defense well.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He averages 2 blocks a game.
He doesn't play defense well.
Still don't play defense.
But this is what I'm saying. You guys are telling me, he averages.
I'm not
3
saying
blocks.
that. No,
he wants to end.
I'm telling you, KP.
We're not saying that just because he averaged 3 blocks a game, he plays great defense. We were saying he plays great defense and he averaged 3 blocks a game. KP averages 2 blocks a game, but he doesn't play great defense. That's 2 different things.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you is that Miles Turner is not what you're telling me he is.
He is.
That's what I'm saying.
So. I think he is.
You can't okay.
I don't think you're not bringing Miles Turner there to try to be a Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis. Yeah, you're bringing him there to do a job to make the Nets better on defense. Be able to stretch the floor on offense.
Be their defensive.
Right. Exactly. You don't need him to be there scoring 20 points a game. Yeah. That's you don't need that.
You need him to be there to do what Robert Williams can do.
No. Not
similar.
On defense.
Yes.
What I'm trying to express to you is that he cannot do that. We're being a prisoner in living in the. All right, bro. Okay.
Yes, he can. I wish we had our intern here right now. She's taking the night off. That can pull up our analytics so we can shut Tony up, or Tony can shut us up. But I think Tony's wrong. Tony thinks he's right. What y'all discuss? We can discuss it in the comment section. Y'all think that Miles Turner is overrated? You know what I mean? He's saying like he's not really like that. I don't know. Tony might be on one tonight. You know what I mean? You think the Nets could win it all though?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
remember,
you like the gel? How they gelling right now?
Yeah, I think they're a team when you have all the players on the court, they can win basketball games. They have all the players on the court. They're winning basketball games. They got TJ Warren. They got TJ Warren in the fold. I don't think they actually have any injuries at this time. They sat like 8 players the other night. But I think they got all their players. So yeah, I think that they could win a chip easy.
What do we think about KD? What do you think about how well KD's playing right now? You think is he an MVP contender right now, or you know what I mean? What you think, Chris?
I think that the Nets need to be a little bit higher in the pack before we could start discussing him being an MVP. But I think every year KD plays at an all-star level. I think the Nets are the 4th seed right now in the East.
Yeah.
He has to get to at least 1 or 2 for that to be a conversation. But KD is nothing short of amazing like he is every year. KD, I feel like I've never had a chance to say like you just look at KD and he's struggling during the regular season. Like the only time I've ever really seen him struggle a little bit was probably last year
against Boston.
Well, in a while was last year against Boston, but KD during the regular season, like I don't ever remember seeing like KD's been struggling. Like I think he just rolls out of bed and can give you 20 and 25 a night like, with ease. Like you put him on the floor, you could book him for 20 a game. Easy.
Right.
Easy, no matter what. He's gonna get to 20 a game just off of his skill set. So KD's been playing at that level, from day one of the season. Now it's just the Nets team as a whole that they just need to pick it up. They look really locked in right now. Kyrie looks locked in. KD looks locked in. Ben Simmons look like he's finding his groove, how he wants to play as they further the season. Joe Harris was playing a little better before he was out for a little bit. But yeah, the Nets just need to get a little bit higher in the pack. If they get to that 2nd seed, even the 1st seed, if they get to the 1st seed, then KD definitely should be in that MVP conversation. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he should be like one of the front runners. But they get to 2nd, he'll be right there in the conversation.
I hope they give it to him, but that boy Joker, man, stay 17 and 10. I don't know. He averaging 26, I think. 11 and 9.9.
Sheesh.
They're not gonna give it to him again. They should, but they're not gonna give it to him again.
I mean, he should never got it last year. You was 6th seed. I'm sorry, I don't care what you was doing. You ain't average triple double. You should never got it last year. It should have been Joel Embiid. That was some bull. That was some bull. Like, yeah, he had a great individual season, but his team wasn't winning. And what's his name? Joel Embiid didn't have nobody on his team. Nobody. Y'all didn't even know Maxey was a good player. Maxey was the 3rd string. Maxey was the 3rd string point guard or the 2nd string, because Shelton Milton was starting over him. And no, 3rd string. So it was Ben Simmons, then Milton,
James Harden,
and before James Harden got there, and then it was Maxey, right? And then throughout the season, then Maxey was able to play because
Simmons wasn't playing.
Simmons was out, and the other dude, Milton, I believe is his name, he got hurt.
Shake Milton.
He got hurt, and then Maxey started playing. Right, then we was like, oh wow, this guy actually could play. The 3rd string point guard. Wow, he's actually really good. And then James Harden came there playing like a bum. Wasn't playing like James Harden, just name and only. Just name. His name was there, but James Harden was still in Houston. But somebody with his jersey was playing. I don't know who it was. So I mean, you're not gonna convince me that
you mean he was still in Brooklyn.
He was yeah. Okay, he played well in Brooklyn a little bit.
Yeah, he played all right in Brooklyn.
He played all right. He wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Well, Embiid's never going to win MVP if he's always going to only play 60 games a year. So your point is valid. I agree with you, but
you think that's why he didn't play last year? He didn't win?
Of course.
How many games he played last year?
I can't tell you that off the top of my head. Less than 70. I know that. I won't say that. I know Joker played more games than him. I'll leave that there. Yeah, I'll leave that there. He played more games than him. Joker plays games. He don't miss.
He played 68 games last year. Joel Embiid.
He misses too many games. So
that's not a lot. Let's see what Joker did. I'm pulling it up right now.
Joker don't miss games.
Joker played like 76 games.
Yeah, he don't miss games.
Maybe more. Maybe 78.
Nikolai. 74. So, I mean, that's not far off. 74, 68. That's
different.
6
It's
games
a different
off.
number.
Yeah, but it's a different number, but it's not a big enough number for it to.
It's not a big enough number to make that a reason why you give the MVP to one person. No.
Exactly.
I don't. That's not there. That's not a big enough gap for that. If Joker played 78 games or
even if
hold on,
Embiid played 50 games.
Hold on a second. Do we know what Joker's stat line was last year?
Yeah, he averaged 27, 11, 27, 13, let's say 14, and 8.
9.
14, and
9.
8. What do you get 9 from?
So he averaged 24, 10, and 9 last year.
No,
played 70.
That's this year. That's this year. You're looking at this year. Last year he averaged.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What did he average last year?
27 points, 13.8 rebounds, and 7.9 assists.
Okay, now tell me what Embiid averaged last year.
And his team won. Oh, they were the 6th seed.
What did Embiid average last year?
Because winning matters.
Winning does matter, but you have
especially winning matters, especially in
But you have to play games.
Yeah, he played 6. That's a lot of games. He played a lot of games, bro. That's a lot of games.
I understand, but he didn't play as much as Joker, which means that Joker impacted winning more than Embiid.
Yeah, but
he
that's
played
not
more
big
games.
Oh yeah, so he played 6. All right, I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. He played 6.
What was
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
What was Embiid's numbers?
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. I'm gonna give it to you like this. So
okay,
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. I would say that. So the Denver Nuggets was the 6th seed, right? They barely made the play-in. Missed the play-on, right? Because they would be in the play-in. The Philly was the 2nd seed. That impacts winning.
And Joel averaged 30, and 12.
Exactly. That's impacting winning.
30, 12, and what?
And 4.2 assists.
4.2 assists. That's impacting
We would
winning.
agree. We would agree that Joker had a better statistical season, right?
No, I wouldn't.
What?
He scored more points.
He grabbed more rebounds, right?
Grabbed more rebounds.
And
less turnovers.
He had more assists.
Less turnovers.
And he had more assists.
Less turnovers though.
All right, you guys are being silly. You're tired.
And then you have Denver who's the 6th
You're being silly.
6th seed.
I understand you're on the 6th seed.
When was the last time, right, Chris? When was the last time a 6th seed won the MVP?
Russ averaged triple-double?
Boom. So you think that Joker season was like Russ season having triple-double? Tone?
You told me he averaged 27, 14, and 7 assists. That's all I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
He had a better statistical season than Joel Embiid, and he played more games than Joel Embiid.
Here you go. Did it impact winning?
Period.
Did it impact winning?
Did it impact winning?
Mm-hmm. That's what I asked.
He was the 6th seed in the Western Conference.
And what was Joel Embiid?
He was the 2nd. What team won more games? I don't know. I'm not looking at it. What team won more games?
The Sixers. Joel Embiid.
How many games did they win?
More than them. More than Joker. Because he was the 2nd seed, not the 6th.
No, but just because you're the 2nd, because you're the 2nd seed, because that's silly. Just because you're the 2nd seed in it. The 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference could have a lower record than the 2nd seed in the Western Conference. That's why I'm asking. What was the?
That wasn't the situation.
So I know.
So
that's what I'm asking.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's what I want to know because
I got you, baby.
We agree. He played more games. We agreed that he had a better statistical season.
They won 51 games.
Who?
Philly.
Okay. How much did Denver win?
46.
Okay.
Impact winning. There you go.
So there's a 5. So let's just put this out here. Mm-hmm. There's a 5-game discrepancy.
Mm-hmm. Is that a lot to you?
Yeah. I think 5 games is a lot. Yeah.
Okay. So all right, there we go. So he impact winning. There you go. Boom.
But Joker played more of those games
and lost.
Joker played more of those games.
And lost.
Embiid played less of those games
And
and had a
won.
better record.
Right.
But you can't win if you're playing less games.
You not. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
That's silly. That
I
because
don't
what you're
know.
telling me,
Disagree.
is that what you're saying is that if he only played 40 games and they had 151 games, that he impacts winning more. And what I'm telling you is that's not how that works.
He had a better. You can play more games and lose too.
Exactly.
Say it again.
You can play more games and lose.
Right.
I agree with you.
Just because he plays more games doesn't mean that's not really a meter that I would judge him off of. I judge it off of stats
and wins.
I guess
you judge MVPs off wins too. Mostly wins.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that.
That's what they
do. LeBron will have a lot of MVPs.
He does.
He does, and there was literally only there was literally only 2 exceptions to that. And it's
only
been
2 exceptions is a lot. Oh, that LeBron didn't get it?
No, I'm saying like that the winners did not get the MVP. It was Russ because he averaged a triple double, and last year, which we don't understand why, Joker got MVP. Didn't make no sense because he didn't average a triple double. So there were players who put up numbers impacted winning more than Joker that should have gotten MVP.
Nobody had a better statistical season than Joker. Period.
So statistical season is what make you an MVP. So you put up great numbers and lose, you're MVP.
Russ did.
That was the exception because he put up triple doubles. So that's what I wanted to know.
He's done right.
So I don't.
He did something that was never
really
been
big on winning impact, right? Like you think winning, like impact on winning.
What I'm saying is very straightforward. Russ won it, and he was on a losing team. That's it.
Right. So that's why you're okay with Joker winning. Being on a losing team.
Joker, he wasn't on a losing team. He had the best statistical season.
If they were on the same comparable team, they both succeed, baby. What are you saying?
He had a better statistical season, period.
Then who?
That's it.
Then Russ?
Then everybody you're telling me about. You're talking about Embiid.
I hear you.
I'm like, that doesn't
Tracy
make sense.
McGrady had a lot of better statistical season than people, but he never won an MVP because he never really won. So
that's when they actually cared about
exactly.
So
it's not just about stats.
I would ask you
about MVPs. If you look at the last 20 MVPs, they're all one or two. Hold on, let me finish. They're all 1 seed or 2nd seeds. They're not 6 seeds. So that's why the whole Russell Westbrook thing was such like a whole wow. You got to give it to him. He averaged a triple double. No one's ever done that since Oscar Robertson. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I don't think that's true because James Harden has a few
triple double
MVPs. No, he has a few MVPs, and he wasn't the first number 1 seed.
He has one. They were the 1 seed.
Yeah, they were the 1 seed.
They were the 1 seed when he won.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir. Let's go to LA though, baby.
Let's talk about real MVP.
The real MVP. Who that? AD? AD? Oh no, I got a question though. Cause AD's wildin'. So Lakers making the playoffs? Tone, you had him top 4. You not looking crazy right now. You was looking crazy 2 weeks ago, Tone. Right now,
I was stressed.
I
was stressed a few weeks ago. Yeah, I think playoffs. I think playoffs are that's a given, right? I said that 2 weeks ago I said that 2 weeks ago when they were losing. Playoffs are a given. You got LeBron James on your team. You got Anthony Davis.
I agree.
You got Anthony Davis, who's playing like the best player in the NBA, right? Russ is coming off the bench, being a star in his role. Mm-hmm. Looks good. Lakers as a team don't look. They're winning.
That loss to Boston was nasty.
It was a winnable game. Like a lot of the Knicks games.
They missed the free throws. They missed free throws at the end of the game and lose the game. That was it.
Yeah, it was a winnable game.
You had a chance to win. MVP.
It was
Chris.
it was a winnable game, but yeah, Lakers in a good spot.
No, they're not.
So the Lakers are in a terrible spot.
Tell me why.
The Lakers.
Tell him why, Chris.
The Lakers are 1-5 in the last 1-4. Let me see. Oh, hold on 1 second.
Keep going.
Yeah, they're 1-4 in their last 5 games. They lost 3 straight, won a game, and then lost again.
Okay.
The Lakers are just, they were going up the ladder and then they just shot right back down. I don't know what they're doing over there. I don't know what they need over there.
Yeah,
they need some help.
I'm done talking about what would help them.
Yeah, like it's. I don't know.
Cam Reddish and Evan Fournier, give them 27, 29 picks, baby.
They're never going. Not for them.
Not for them.
They reached out. They had, like you said earlier, they reached out to see what the Kyle Kuzma reunion is looking like too. Hey, the Lakers, they need some form of shooting, as we've been saying since day one. They're still a terrible shooting team. I don't see the Lakers making the playoffs at this rate, unless they make. And I've also seen that they don't plan on trading Russ, so they're keeping Russ. So I just don't see what their plans are for the future. I don't see what they're going to try to do.
You see Russ coming back next season. He's a free agent.
No,
I don't.
No, absolutely no. Russ is not coming back. Russ is not coming back.
You think he's going somewhere else?
Yeah, of course. He's gonna end up his $43 million.
47.
Yeah. $47 million. He's gonna finish out the season, make it $47 million coming off the bench. He's probably the highest paid player to ever come off the bench.
Ever. In life.
John Wall, he didn't play at all. I don't even know what they did.
Nah, Russell Westbrook.
They didn't even shut him down. They just didn't play him.
Russell Westbrook got the Supermax.
So did John Wall.
John Wall got the Supermax?
Yeah.
He was getting paid for. They were the only 2 players you could trade straight up.
Yeah, trade for. Because of their
contract.
Because of their terrible deals. Hey, what you got? What's going on with you, Kenny? What's going on? What you think about this LA team going to the playoffs, bro? What's up?
Oh, they definitely not going to the playoffs. Not like not at this rate.
So you got LeBron James missing the playoffs 2 years in a row?
Absolutely.
The
Lakers missing.
Stop.
I got the Lakers missing.
Hold on.
I know exactly what you're about to say, because didn't he promise him?
He did.
Yeah, LeBron promised you.
He did, and he failed.
He's not even. How you failed already?
I don't blame him.
Not even halfway through the season.
Exactly. We're not even halfway through the season. You give it up on your boy already? The GOAT.
The Lakers will have to make a super trade. Like they would have to make a bomb trade to be able to turn the season around.
They just need a wing scorer.
Right.
You know the Kings are in the playoffs right now?
They need shooters.
Yeah, the Kings are playing really well. That's when the Knicks smoked them. Everybody was so surprised.
Do you see what it takes?
De'Aaron Fox was out.
He was.
All you have to do is play really well. That's it. They just haven't put together a string of games yet.
I would say they had a good team, but like the Lakers, they don't even look. They playbook just look nasty. That's why I don't believe in it.
Andy, can I ask you a question sincerely, in the bottom of your heart? You think that the Kings would make the playoffs before LeBron James?
Well, Mike Brown is their coach?
I don't know. No, that's like
what? Just honestly, like what do you think?
It sounds weird to say. It just sounds weird to say.
Okay, so you don't really feel like that could happen. I don't think any of us feel.
I do. He asked you though.
Off of pace, it could happen. Off of pace, yeah.
Got you. I got you back. I got you back.
Do you think the Utah Jazz are gonna make the playoffs before the Lakers?
No.
Definitely not.
So you see some inconsistencies that are currently happening. In the league.
Well,
some inconsistencies that are affecting what you're seeing on the standing. So they're a lot lower than they need to be because the Western Conference, everybody is like 2 games from number 1.
Go ahead, Chris.
I get that.
All they need is a 5-game win streak, and they like the 4th best team in the West.
Yeah.
So Utah. let me mention who's out the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
Dallas and Golden State.
Hmm?
Dallas is going to be there by the end of the season.
You think
and
so?
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Luka Doncic.
Wow.
He's that good.
So we're picking Luka Doncic over LeBron and AD?
Yes.
38.
Yes.
30.
Yes.
38-year-old
2000
LeBron James.
22-23 season. Yes.
I don't know what
Yeah.
y'all base that off of because they haven't had a good season. Neither.
Based off of
This is
him
my
going to the
point.
Western, based off of him going to the Western Conference Finals last year.
And
Last
LeBron
year doesn't
watching
matter.
him.
It's about what you do for me now. He hasn't
What are they
played good at
doing
all.
now? How could you say
That's what I'm
that? and
saying.
say-
They're
how
not
could
in the
you say
playoffs.
that? Look at their record right now. This is what
They're
they're
not in
doing
the
to you right
playoffs.
now.
They're not in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they.
They haven't won a road game this season.
Who the
Dallas.
Dallas?
They
What do
miss,
you like? What
they
are we,
miss Brunson.
what are we talking? Yeah, they do miss Brunson. But like, what are we talking? You guys are telling me, oh, off of what he did. I don't care what he did last year. It's about what he's doing now.
Talk your talk, Tone. Talk your talk.
So let's use Dallas. Dallas not in the playoffs. The Jazz are not going to be in the playoffs.
Come on.
Chris said he thinks the Kings are going to be in the playoffs. You know,
Dallas is
Whatever.
500 right now.
If they stay healthy, they have.
if
they
who
have
stays healthy.
The Kings.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They stay healthy.
I got that one.
You have De'Aaron Fox and you have Sabonis,
And I have LeBron
two.
James.
who's 11 and 16.
He's missed some games.
He's 38.
38.
The Kings are what?
That's what
What
I'm
are the
saying.
Kings right now?
Kings are
The
15
Kings-
and 12.
15 and 12.
I mean,
So you know what a 5-game win streak could do for the Lakers? They'll be the fourth seed.
I agree with you, but that team is just so they don't gel.
Oh my
together.
god.
They don't gel together. They don't
what's
have.
the Lakers next? That's the Lakers next 5 games.
Yeah, look at
I
that.
got it for you, buddy. I got it right here. So the Lakers play Denver, they play Washington, they play Phoenix, they play Sacramento, and they play Charlotte.
All right, so yeah, so what do you see? All right, I see them losing to Denver.
They can win 4 of those games.
Say that again.
They can win 4 of those games.
Which games do you think? Okay, they're not beating the Suns. You can book it at. No pun intended.
And they're playing Denver in LA, Washington. They're gonna be Washington. Phoenix is in Phoenix. Sacramento's in Sacramento, and then they're playing Charlotte at home. They should beat Charlotte too. I don't know though. LaMelo's back. So
Is he back?
he is back. So Charlotte might look a little different because they've been struggling because he's been out. So Charlotte might look a little different. Not saying they're gonna win, but Charlotte should be a little more competitive with LaMelo Ball on the floor.
I agree.
And on Christmas Day they play Luka Doncic.
Yes, they do. Who you think win that game? Who you think win that Christmas game? Tone. Luka, Lakers or Mavs?
The Lakers. I think it'll be a blowout actually. Here's why I say I think it'll be a blowout. Because I know that
energy. I love that energy.
I know that LeBron's gonna play.
I know Luka gonna play too. Luka's be best player on the court.
LeBron's gonna play on Christmas.
Luka's gonna be the best player on the court.
There's no way that Luka will ever be the best player on the court if AD is on the court. Period.
Listen, Laker fans, make sure we.
You guys be so disrespectful with the.
I couldn't, bro. He be saying some crazy shit.
It said Luka's on the court. He better than AD. That's impossible.
All right, here we go. AD in your top 3 players right now?
Top 3 players.
It's not gonna end well.
No, he's not.
Set up.
He was a few days ago. He was.
All right, what about Luka?
No, he's not.
What about Luka?
No, he's not. Luka's not in the top 3 neither.
Name 3 players better than Luka.
Better than him, or who's having a better season than him right now?
The top 3 players, however you want to do it. Just give me 3 players.
I don't know, bro. I'm biased. I don't think Luka's. I don't think Luka's like that. I don't think he's like that, bro.
So that should have been easy for you to answer.
I'm gonna say Joker. I think Jason Tatum's better than Luka. I think KD's better than Luka. I think James Harden is better than Luka. I don't think Luka's like that, bro.
I'm laughing at no face.
I don't think Luka's like that,
bro.
No, Luka's better than James Harden right now.
Listen.
No, but we're not talking about right now. He asked me. He asked me. Are you saying for the season, or are you saying just in general?
Wait, I don't know.
Who's a better player right now?
What's the difference between in general and season? You mean career wise? That's what you mean by in general? Career?
Yeah.
I'm talking about right now.
No. Right now.
Right now.
Oh, you're talking about right now. You
can't even use last year too.
Oh yeah, Luka's not in my top 3. No. I would, is that disrespectful? Nah,
you're already there. You're already there. Keep going.
Yeah, I would probably take Dame over Luka. Dame has really impressed me this year. He has really impressed me. I'm starting to really believe that when Dame's on the court, no matter Dame is oh my god.
How you believe in this now? He been doing this.
Dame is better than Luka.
This is nothing new.
Dame is better than Luka. There's nothing to talk about.
Wow.
Nothing to talk about. Luka's team is better than Dame.
I'm biased for Dame, so I ain't even mad at him.
Henny can't believe the words that are coming out of your mouth.
You tell me how Luka's better than Dame, and then I'll understand. But Luka's not better. Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, Luka's not even better than Dame. No way.
Bro, I know everybody's like, somebody just talk to him. But we can't because, like, it's very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? He sounds very crazy right now. And I feel like we could converse with him. We'll sound crazy with him. So we'll just let him just go on his island and we'll just watch him as we just wave. like the penguins from Madagascar, just smile and wave. You know what I mean?
You believe Dame is better than Luka?
It's got nothing to do with me.
I'm just asking.
I think
I'm biased. I don't think Dame is good at all.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yo. Okay, let's just get out of here. Let's get out of here because
Not good to me.
That don't make sense.
He said, "I don't think Dame is good at all." All right, bro. Let's get out of here. Oh man, that's bad. Who's your MVP right now, man? Who's the MVP? Who's your MVP, Chris? Start us off.
For me, this is easy. Jason Tatum is my MVP right now. One team in the East. He's been dominated on both sides of the floor, offensively, defensively. He's closing out games, scoring at will. Jason Tatum has taken that next step, even from last year going to the finals. He's taking his game to another level this year. So Jason Tatum is definitely the MVP. For sure. Like, without question.
I got anybody got Jason Tatum too? Nah. What y'all think about his Jason Tatum take? What you think about that, Annie?
That's fair. Valid. Yeah, I just feel like he's gonna crash eventually. He's inconsistent to me. He still shows signs of it. He is getting better, but he still seems to be inconsistent.
My MVP.
Inconsistent how? Hold on. Inconsistent how?
Just like the game with
Golden State.
Golden State. He had 14 points.
18.
You talking about one? You talking about one game?
That's inconsistency.
That's one game.
Inconsistency.
That's like saying if LeBron has one bad game in a year, he's inconsistent.
Yeah. It's been other games. It wasn't one bad game. He's had other games. I can't
He said, yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Yo, Hetty, who your MVP?
The
Who your
definition
MVP?
of consistency?
He's averaging 30. He's averaging 30 a game. How is that inconsistent?
It doesn't make sense
Sounds crazy
at all.
What is inconsistent about him averaging 30 a game?
He'll drop off. Don't worry, you'll see it. And I got Joker.
He ain't drop off yet.
You got Joker as your
Yeah, I got Joker. I don't know who else is on that team, but they're 17-10.
They've been saying that, but Jamal Murray and Michael Porter's there.
And Joker's been inconsistent.
Joker's
Joker's been inconsistent this year, Eddie, by the way.
Michael Porter hasn't played.
Oh yeah, so Jamal Murray.
You see, you don't even know who's playing. I don't know who in that start lineup. I know
Joker, but that has nothing to do with nothing. That's because they're in Denver. Nobody ever knows who plays in Denver. It's Denver.
Joker's been inconsistent. Joker's been inconsistent this year.
What?
I just want you to know that.
We heard you for the third time, Chris. We heard you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I got Zion Williamson. Dominating. 6'6", 300, 400 pounds. Going crazy. Leading the Pelicans to the second seed. 8-2 in their last 10.
They don't want to.
They 500.
Henny, how do you feel about his MVP take?
He'll soon get injured.
He'll get injured, Henny?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Henny, will he get injured?
Consistency says that he gets injured every year. So that's
every year?
Yep.
All right.
Wow.
I never said he wasn't good. I just said he's overweight.
Oh gosh, you say he was a bust.
Yeah. Never said he wasn't good. And
Being a bust means you're not good.
Do I need to go over the definition of a bust? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you have to because the people want to hear it. Go ahead.
Hold on, is he a bust? Henny, is he a bust?
Yes, he hasn't played a full season yet, so yes, he's a bust.
God.
Definition of a bust: you're not able to bring your team wins. Tony, you would agree. You're not able to bring your team wins.
He's bringing them wins right now.
I think
number one team in the West.
Number two.
What you're trying to say is right, but Joel Embiid doesn't play a lot of games neither.
What did we get to Joel Embiid?
Anyway,
no, he was just comparing the
You gotta listen to understand. He said he's a bust. He said he's a bust because he doesn't play a lot of games.
Right.
That's all.
What's not a lot of games?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I would love to see. Is Kyrie a bust? You see that? You see how things change when we like the player? Is Kyrie a bust?
No,
because he don't play full season. He don't know what that is.
Yeah, he don't play.
I love the quietness. It's like we were all talking. Yeah. It's just like,
oh, is my mic working? I said he got a ring.
He did. Is he a bust?
He didn't take off.
Is he a bust? He don't play a lot of games. Is he a bust? That's all I want to know.
But he's been playing. There's a difference. Zion started.
He hasn't played a full season in his whole career. Is he a bust? That's all I'm asking.
No.
Okay, so that should have been the parameter when we talking about Zion Wilson. I moving the goalposts.
Also in 2020, 2021, Zion played in 61 games, more than half the season.
That's good.
How many times has he played in the playoffs?
He's been in this league 3 years. What are we saying? Now it's a playoff thing? This is crazy.
See how they change it up?
So he's not able to bring you wins then.
Oh my gosh.
Why he couldn't bring that team wins? I'm confused.
Oh my gosh. Hey, ain't nobody. Listen, Henny.
So he doesn't play and he doesn't bring you wins.
I mean,
so
I don't know
AD was a bust when he was on the Pelicans? You would have considered him a bust?
Okay. But right now, we're talking about who's your MVP right now. Right now, they're the last 10 games, they're 8-2. He's been averaging like something crazy, 35 points. He's been going crazy. Right?
Yeah.
That's my MVP of the season right now. Right now. We ain't talking about last year, next year. This year is the only year we talking about. And Tone, end this off. Who's your MVP?
My MVP is Joker. I mean, you guys should already know that I hinted at that like 20 minutes ago.
No.
Yeah, Joker's my MVP, guys. He's
Smart man.
I think we 24, 12, and 9. He's playing at this point. He's playing better than he had played last year, and he won MVP. So
Yeah.
then
he played better. Nah, he played better last year.
He playing better.
Did he?
He did.
What he
He's scoring less points, but he averaged 9 assists. He only averaged 7 last year.
Got more players. You got more players on his team. Got Jamal Murray back.
And statistically,
who knows who's over there in Denver?
But what statistic matters to you?
Right,
It all be changing. It all be changing, man. We got to start bringing up these analytics in here so we can cut this cut the thread, and then you're gonna have people.
He's one assist from a triple double. He's in a very statistically he's there.
Yo, if he averages a triple double,
he's gonna win again.
He's getting it because he's a center.
If he averages a triple double, he deserves to win MVP.
He's a center.
To average a triple double,
I don't care if they have 14. He's a center.
That's the point too, Henny, that you mentioned that. Like I think we just overlooked that so much. He's a center.
Yeah. His game is really transcending, and
that's why you win MVP for those reasons.
Nah, it's not.
You're a transcendent player.
MVP. You win MVP because you win. You win games, and he didn't win games last year. He was 6th seed. Joel Embiid won games, and he was 2nd seed. He won 50-some games, 50+ games.
Teams win games
with a comparable team.
Teams win games.
Yeah, that's true. Teams win games.
Okay. Star players get you to 50. Superstars
teams
get
win
you
games.
To 50. Superstars get you. MVPs get you to 50.
Remember the Atlanta
MVPs
Hawks?
Get you to 50.
You're right. Teams win games.
No. I know I'm right. That's what I'm saying. MVPs get you to 50 games. That's what I'm saying. I'm curious how we get to 50. I'm curious how MVPs get you. Last year, an MVP got you less than 50 games. Not a top 3 seed, not top 5 seed. Just made the playoffs and get MVP. It's curious. I think Adam Silver needs to talk to somebody. I don't get
teams win games.
I don't get it. But
B had a better team. Teams win games.
True. That is true.
Yeah, right. Teams win games. Jamal Murray didn't play at all last year.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Teams win games.
Nah, man. Eyes on Podium podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Let's spam teams win games.
You got a crooked eye right now? You get it? Crooked eye? Because it wasn't centered.
Oh, we good here now. What episode was this? 27? 27. We 27. We at 27, baby.
Joel Embiid.
There you go.
Gobert.
Is that Rudy number?
That's Rudy?
That's nasty.
I wouldn't have been able to tell you Rudy Gobert number.
That's
I don't know because that's my.
You put $1 million in front of me.
That's my birthday number, and I only know it because he's the only player that wins.
Nobody asked you all that.
Nobody asked you. Shouts out to y'all coming through. If y'all made it this far, we appreciate you. Tune in next week. We'll be here again, dropping another episode.
Hi, mommy.
Eyes on Podium podcast. I'm HB the Realtor. That is Showtime Tone, Coach Chris, heading all the way to the right. We are Eyes on Podium. Appreciate you coming. Share, like, subscribe. Do your 1, 2. We out of here. Tune in next time, baby.
Peace.
Hey, Henny, you out of the frame. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Woo! I ain't gonna lie to you. I was.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out here. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go John Moran and give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pick, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, eyes on podium. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. talking. Eyes on Podium. Yeah, look,